Okay, so this is a test of the XBT 2-pack lavalier microphone, which is good for Android and iPhone that I just got from Amazon.com. Now, this is a very cheap microphone. It costs currently just under 22 bucks. I see a lot of these advertised on TikTok, and they sound really good on TikTok, but can you get a decent microphone for 22 bucks? I don't know. The idea is really simple. You have a 2-pack of microphones. You have this receiver, and it plugs right into your phone. This has a USB-C, which would plug into my Android phone. And if you have an iPhone with a Lightning connection, there is an adapter there, and it plugs right into your phone. Turn on the microphone, and you talk into this. Now, right now, I'm just talking right into my phone, and the sound quality is great because I'm literally a foot and a half from my phone. But of course, as soon as you back away from your phone, you start to lose volume, you start to lose sound quality, and it's not good. So that's what you need a microphone for. Now, I do have a really nice microphone from Hollyland, but that one is like 130, 140 bucks. This one, $22. So we're gonna try it out. I have never heard it before. Let's check it out. All right. I just plugged it in. It lit right up. I adjusted my settings, and then I turned on the microphone. There's a little switch on the back. And so now I'm talking into this. Now, you see what I'm doing right now is holding this. This is one of the things that I've seen every time I'm on TikTok and I see people talking about these amazing microphones, which sound so good, is they're always holding these. Now, I know a lot of content creators, that's the thing you do these days is you hold your microphone, even though it's a lavalier microphone. But the point of a lav mic is to clip it onto your clothing so you can be hands-free and just talk. Okay, so this shirt doesn't really have anything for me to clip this onto, so just put an apron on. I'm going to clip it right about here. That's about where I would clip on my Hollyland mic. Now, how does this sound? Does it sound good? Now I'm backing away. I'm speaking with the same quality of voice, and I am, but I'm further away from the camera. Obviously, if I were just talking into the camera mic, this would sound terrible. Now that I've got this microphone on here, how does it sound? Does it sound nice? Does it sound clear? Does it sound decent? This little fuzzy thing is for the wind, and it is very windy outside, so it'd be a really great day for me to go out and check and see how good this little dead cat is. But it's also very cold, so I'm not going to do that. What I really want to know, though, how does it sound? What do you think? 22 bucks, is it worth it? You be the judge. So now that I watched the video that I shot earlier, I have to say I'm pretty shocked. The sound quality of this is much better than I thought it would be, and this is a really cheap microphone. Now, I will say that when I had it pinned down here, there's a little bit of a drop in quality. You can probably hear the difference here and here because, voice is going out this way, microphone's down here. Doesn't pick up the sound quite as well as more expensive options, but this is a $22 microphone. And, moving back here, it's definitely better than having no microphone at all. And I know the video looks terrible because there's not enough light really, but the sound is pretty good. And I have a cheap wired lavalier mic that sounds much worse than this. It should be possible to get even a cheap wired lav mic to sound all right, but I just can't use it. And this is much better quality. So it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel super sturdy. It feels cheaply made. I don't know how long it'll last, but again, it's a $22 microphone. I mean, I have other microphones. I have, better quality ones that I paid more money for. So I don't know how much I'm going to use this one. I might end up using it in a pinch. I might donate it to somebody. But it's a $22 microphone. If I were looking at this and wondering, is this going to actually work, or is it just going to be throwing 22 bucks away? And then I got it and I heard what I'm hearing now, I would be really pleasantly surprised. So yeah, are there better microphones out there? Definitely. But I'm really quite surprised by the quality of the sound I'm hearing from this. If I were on a budget and I were looking at this microphone and thinking, I don't know, is it going to be an improvement or is it just going to be throwing $22 away? And I got it, I would be really pleasantly surprised. So this is a decent microphone for what you're paying. It's a kind of an incredible microphone. If it were an expensive microphone, I might not rate it that highly, but I think I got to give this 5 stars because for 22 bucks, you're getting pretty decent sound. So what do you think? Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I don't know how to do audio post production. So what you're hearing is literally coming out of this microphone and going into my phone. And I'm not boosting the sound in post at all to make it sound any better. I don't know how to do that. So what you hear is what you get.